Alright, so continuing with this series, we have part 3, where we are going to be talking about cards that are currently banned that could potentially come back to 1 or maybe even higher numbers on the list. These are cards that are not as good as they used to be, basically. So next I wanted to talk about cards that are on the list that aren't problems, so the opposite, things that we can
Yes.
move up. So this is probably more enjoyable. We're not going to be talking about hitting all of your favorite cards anymore. We're going to be talking about giving you stuff.
Yes. My favorite part of the day. Free things.
So I think we have to start with Stratos. Like, is there any
Uh,
other way we could start this discussion?
so, Stratos comes back though. The only issue there is that Shadow Mist is a card. So I think if you bring back Stratos, you have to hit Shadow Mist in some form. Probably by putting it to 2 or 1. I think the OCG has 1 Stratos, 1
They're one on
Shad,
one.
one Stratos, 1 Shadow Mist, and 1 Mass Change 2.
Yeah,
Awkwardly enough.
that's true.
You know
Master
why?
Change 2 isn't even a hit to heroes, though. That's a hit to just generic Dark Law.
Yeah, it's a generic hit because real hero players don't play Mass Change 2
They can
because
tech it in one copy.
it's not the best card in the game.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
I've seen people tech in one, but
Yeah, I mean, I played it when that structure deck first came out, but that was only because I didn't really think of anything else. I was like, maybe I'll play Mass Change 2 and Form Change and change into everything in OTK.
the level 8 guy, whatever his name is,
Inky.
Yankee, yes.
Too good. And you can also, in the pure hero deck, you summon Masked Hero Diane and then attack and then summon Shadow Mist or Stratos,
Yes.
and then search a mask change and then just summon more cards.
I actually think heroes would be fine with 1 Stratos and 3 Shadow Mist. I don't think you'd have to touch it. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, probably.
And,
Maybe that's why 10 goldfish is $10. Someone knows something I don't.
well, that's Tree Toad. That's a whole other thing.
Just treat Toto.
um,
So maybe 10 goldfish gets banned. Just kidding.
not.
That'd be so bad.
I didn't really consider future releases because Konami's not going to do that. So
Yeah, Konami won't do that. 6 cents though.
yeah, well, six. I don't know why they didn't just 6 cents harder demise. Actually, like have it released for one format and then ban it right away. Maybe that's what they're planning on doing.
Maybe. But it's been a pretty long format.
Yeah.
Because every deck played 6 cents at one because it didn't matter.
And like
can't draw 6.
I could see Stratos happening, but I don't. You would think Konami would have done it by now if they were going to.
They also have no reason to put it at 1.
Right.
Maybe just because iconic heroes and everyone's all like, oh, bring back Stratos. But they won't.
Well, I feel like they have no incentive doing like any of the banned cards almost. So okay, the next one I think is super obvious. Tri-infecting virus is literally terrible.
Yeah, it's so bad. You
like
have to declare a type, like, ugh.
even in Atlanteans, this is just garbage.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna summon this instead of Nephibus. That's how pro I am.
Why would you do that? Though? That's just straight up.
Yeah.
There's no reason for it to be even at 1
Yeah,
or 2.
it's straight to 3. It's bad.
It's like it's the errata magician card that came off the list.
The Demok.
Demok.
Yeah.
The errata Demok.
Yeah, which was
Trash.
unnecessary.
Oh well.
And then Time Seal is even worse somehow. The Tri-infecting virus.
Why is it banned? Is there some stupid thing?
There used to be, like 10 years ago, there was a stupid thing that.
It's the Yada lock, right?
Well, it was kind of like that. It was the Time Seal Mask of Restrict, not Mask of Restrict, Mask of Darkness or something.
Mask of something.
Mask of Darkness. So you loop Time Seal with Mask of Darkness, and your opponent would never draw. That was in Tsukiyomi. It was a 3-card combo.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good in 2006.
That's true.
I think it was banned before 2006. That was like 2004, 2005, something like that. This card like literally is like a -1 for you, the person who's playing it. Like
yeah.
And then eventually it's a 1-for-1, like 4 turns later.
Right.
So bad. So yeah, like that. This is the worst card that's ever been on the ban list.
The weird Tsukiyomi Mask of Restrict garbage again. Who knows?
Right? Yeah, somebody's gonna do that. Totally.
You know,
And
totally.
I'm not going to disrupt it. I'm just going to let them do it. Actually, if somebody tried that, I would probably let them. At
I
least
wouldn't.
I
I
would
want
let
to
them
draw
for a
cards.
couple turns, and then I would just destroy them. I guess I'll let you have a turn. Do you have anything that you think is obvious?
You have a few things. I think, well, if they actually print the errata, Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy at the end, just if the errata makes it just bad.
I don't
Not
think
bad.
it's
It just
bad.
doesn't make it. It's not bad. It's just not as good as it used to be.
Yeah.
So maybe it's fine at one.
I'm kind of
Dragon. What we said already.
I'm anti-erratas, so I didn't really even consider it.
Well, they errata it for the OCG.
I know they did.
They have yet to print it here.
Right.
But I don't know what they're waiting for. Maybe it's in those weird Yugi Kaiba decks for no reason.
It could be in the Kaiba version, you know.
Right. And then Dragon Rulers. You have to hit Dark Matter if those come back.
Yeah. Redox. I want Redox.
Redox just makes my guy its go round.
Redox is my favorite card. Like, not actually, but it's probably my top 10 favorite cards ever.
Yes. I could play Karakuris again if it comes back.
There's so many decks I could play. I would play that on my Gemini.
The Rock deck.
Yeah. There's one card that, like, I want to talk about I thought could come back, but now I don't. I flip-flopped. Cyberstein. I thought it would have been fine, but once Metal Foes came out, it's just like, it's so dumb in Metal Foes.
Yeah. Also, you have to reprint it, otherwise it's only people who have the money to buy it.
Yeah.
Because currently it's sitting at like $30 for like the cheapest version.
Right, and that's while it's banned.
Yeah.
And that would probably be over $100 if it came back.
It'd be multiple $100, I think, if they don't print it at all. Because what sets it in? Like, not a hard set, or not an easy set.
Right. It's a reprint set.
Championship News promo, and then it's Dark Beginnings.
Yeah, Dark Beginnings, which is a reprint set. That's like a old version of Premium Gold or whatever.
I'll just shell out 3K for a Shonen Jump Ultra. Just kidding.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no, that's meh.
Yeah.
And
Cybersonin is a no-no.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because I've been so many stupid fusions, I just don't like. Like, there's the Naturia one.
Yeah,
there's
Exterio is the main thing.
I can't even spell Naturia, so it doesn't matter.
Exterio is.
Exterio.
You just in Metal Foes, you just summon Exterio, pass.
Yep. That's all you do. I mean, you make your big board and then you summon Exterio.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, I have Exterio, Infinity, Kieran.
Yeah. That sounds
have
fair.
Fun. I guess.
Yeah. And then the next card I want to talk about is also a borderline one, but I actually do think it can come back to 1. Plushfire, I think, would be fine at 1 because Damage Juggler is banned. I don't think it's.
I'd rather have Damage Juggler than Plushfire, though.
I think Damage Juggler is better.
Yeah, that's why I'd rather have it.
That's why I think it should be banned.
Also because I have a German Plushfire, or sorry, not German Damage Juggler, not a German Plushfire.
Oh, yeah, that's an excellent reason.
That's a great reason.
Yeah, I think Plushfire is fine at 1 with Damage Juggler banned, especially with all the other hits to Pendulums.
Yeah, because you can't do it with, you can't, I mean, it's bad at 3 or 2 because you can luster it. 1 is fine because you have to either Sky Iris or Master, but you don't want to waste Master on that unless you have Sky Iris. Then you're just gonna Sky Iris it anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe Plushfire can go back to 1.
Yeah, I like. What are you summoning? A Trick Clown? That's not super threatening.
But Trick Clown is broken.
Trick Clown.
No, it's really good when damage like in full power Pepe. That's all. If you don't know what full power Pepe is, you need to go on YouTube, search full power Pepe replays, and then cry.
No, that deck is stupid.
Shockmaster, turn 1. Let's go.
Well, if you're talking about the OCG.
Yeah, OCG had 2 Shockmasters. We had
it was bad.
Nothing fun. It was bad.
2 monsters I think go together: Sangan and Witch of the Black Forest.
Yeah.
I honestly think both of them should just go to 3 without an errata. I think they're not good.
Yeah. I mean, when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, it's okay. There are so many better things you can send from field to graveyard to get better effects.
Yeah. The Sangan on here actually has the errata. That really bugs me.
The Sangan does?
Yeah. It says for the rest of this turn you can activate cards with the name of that monster that you added.
I didn't see that. Oh
Yeah.
well. Well, I mean, it has the errata here, right?
Well, it's not released in the TCG yet, so
Okay, so they're not gonna do that until they release it, if they release it.
yeah.
So if you see Sandgan in a reprint set,
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I think they're just too slow. Nobody would play them, except for maybe rogue decks. But why are we against helping rogue decks?
yeah, we should have rogue decks. Rogue decks are the best. Uh,
The last monster I wanted to talk about, or main deck monster in the banned ones, was Yada. I think Yada Garsu should go to 3, and it would do nothing.
Fiata can't be special summon, level 2, wind, 200 attack, 100 defense. Let's go.
Like,
It's a spirit. Is it a spirit?
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
a
spirit,
spirit.
not being a spirit.
Like, are you really going to be using your normal summon on this?
I know it is a spirit. Okay. When this card inflicts damage to your opponent, battle damage to your opponent, they skip their next draw phase. Okay, that's like the same argument as Time Seal. It's slow.
Yeah.
Plus, you have to normal summon this instead of.
It's better than Time Seal, but not by that much.
But you also have to waste your normal summon on it.
Right, you have to waste your normal summon on it, but you can keep using the same one over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
But like this is only good because you got rid of all of your opponent's cards and then summoned it. How are you planning on getting rid of all of your opponent's cards consistently?
You play it in Synchro Fusion, a loop out their hand, then normal summon Yata-Garasu after normal summoning like 16 times in your turn.
Yeah, because
there's actually no reason for it to be
because you totally need the Yata at the end for that deck to be good.
Yep. And then normal summon Yata-Garasu. You can't even battle phase your first turn, so you don't even know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So it's atrocious.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Not bad. It's not atrocious, but it's not like.
People are so scared of this coming back, but it would literally do nothing.
It's like it'll be hyped like Thousand Eyes Restrict was, and be
Right.
$40 for whatever rarity it was, and then go down to however much it isn't.
Yeah. Did you have any other monsters to talk about in this section?
Monsters?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I have spells and traps.
Yeah, I do too, so we can move on to those now. What'd you have for the spells?
Spells? After you talked about Twin Twister, I had Heartbeats for the Duster and Heavy Storm, or Heavy Storm, one or the other. But
yeah.
I would like trap decks to sort of come back.
Yeah, I'm against them coming back, though they're the options that Konami could do.
Right. They'd have to hit Twin Twisters if they're bringing one back.
Yeah, probably.
Like you'd hit Twin Twisters at least one.
The thing with just to talk about Heavy and Harpy a little bit more. So
yeah.
I've seen so many people argue that Harpy's Feather Duster is not as good as Heavy because Heavy can destroy pendulums, but I feel like that's such a stupid argument. Like pendulums don't care if they're destroyed, but how does it help them that they're destroyed?
You can clog your scales and then like you can go keyboard.
Yeah, but I feel like you're just a bad player if you're clogging your scales. Like you should always have a way to get out of it, like Skyrus or something. Like maybe it helps them slightly, but that's not enough of an argument to bring back Harpies instead of Heavy because like 90% of decks, Heavy is worse.
Yeah.
So.
And then the decks that are generally playing Harpies Feather Duster are the trap decks. If they're playing against the Pendulum deck, they're like, well, I'm gonna Feather Duster you, because here's my traps. Then you can't summon either.
Yeah.
They're not gonna want to play Heavy because they'll lose all their traps.
Right. So Heavy's more like. I don't know.
Balance?
I don't know what the word. Yeah.
Almost the word.
I think it balance is a good word, but.
Yeah.
So
it's like Exciton kind of balanced. It shouldn't be banned, but it is.
Okay, well, do you want to shift over to the extra deck and talk about Exciton?
We can do the trap real quick. Okay. I'm assuming you only have the same trap that I do.
Well, actually, I don't have any other traps.
You don't think Solemn Judgment?
I already talked about Solemn Judgment, though.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Alright, yeah, let's shift the extra deck and talk about extra.
I do have 2 spells, actually.
Okay,
just real quick.
Go for it.
So, I've seen lots of people talk about Avarice, but I'm really against Avarice coming back. Pot of Avarice.
Nah, it should stay banned.
Yeah, it's basically...
It's so good.
It's a better Pot of Greed, because shuffling cards back in your deck helps you at this point in the game.
Like, imagine you're playing against, Synchro Fusionist, for example. And they're like, oops, I drew Pot of Avarice. And they activate Pot of Avarice and just put their Synchros back in the extra deck and then just draws a card.
Yeah, and then they make them again.
Right, and then you make Trish again. And it's just like, well, that's not fun.
Yeah. As I've seen lots of people saying that can come back. I
It
disagree.
cannot.
Disagree entirely. And
And the
then
other,
the other one, Metamorphosis, I actually think could come back. Maybe try it at one first, see how it goes. But, like, so the thing
but
is,
like,
like,
what
you
fusion
can
monster are you gonna actually summon?
right. The only time I see it being like actually good is like in trains. You can just use it to summon Exterio, which is a really strong play. But is that actually a problem? Train summoning Exterio? I don't think that's something we need to be concerned about.
It might be.
Maybe, but
Maybe that's why.
I
Uh,
that's why I think try it at one. Um,
right.
and if it's too
So then they
good,
have to draw it to actually summon Exterio.
right? It's not like Witch where I think just go to 3.
I mean, the only thing I'm concerned about would be level 8s, but I don't know why a Blue Eyes player would Metamorphosis of Blue Eyes into like
What
uh
even is there for level 8? But there's Last
yeah,
Warrior from Another Planet. That's 7.
right.
Like that's Exterio, Thousand Eyes. Those are probably in Norden. Those are like the only ones that I can see people summoning.
Norton I could see being an issue.
And maybe.
Maybe it's I don't know.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it might be an issue with Norden. I guess if they ban Norden, they could bring it back.
but I don't think they need to ban Norton.
Right. Oh.
So
That's
yeah.
something that it's borderline. Like I can see it either way.
Does Metamorphosis count as a fusion summon or no?
Special summon. Nope, is not a fusion summon.
No. So then,
So that prevents a lot of things.
right. It prevents all that scary stuff. Like I was thinking like Construct. Not
Construct
Construct's banned, but I was thinking like
must
Shag
be. Yeah, Construct must first be fusion summoned. Okay, so I guess next, yeah, we should just jump over to the extra deck stuff that's banned.
yes.
So, well, we talked about Exciton a little bit, so I guess let's go with that
I mean,
first.
we mentioned it. Let's go with Exciton first.
I think this card is the most healthy card ever. Not really, but I think. Okay, I think.
It could be.
I can't say that to the straight face. I think Exciton is actually healthy, super healthy for the game. Like, not being sarcastic at all. I think it's good. Like,
Yeah. I was thinking it's such a good card design.
it helps people going second recover from their opponent opening broken boards, basically.
Even now, like it doesn't even out some of the best boards.
Right, you have to out their stuff that stops Exciton and then Exciton after.
Right, you have to get rid of Kieran.
No, Kieran you can chain to.
Well, I mean, Exciton doesn't kill it though.
Right, but you still get rid of their scales and everything else they have.
Right. Unless they have Dinosaur, in which case it doesn't matter what you do.
Right. I was more worried about stuff like Infinity and things like that.
Yeah. You bait out the Infinity or make Exciton to bait the Infinity out and then
make a second Exciton.
Make a second Exciton. make 3 rank 4s in one turn.
I could actually see Konami bringing it back.
I think they should.
I think they really should.
I'd be really happy if it came back because I still have mine.
Yeah, I have one. I've been so close to buying a second one just as speculative buy, but
that's why I have like 4 copies of Laval Chain. It's never coming back. But
that's less likely. I don't think Laval Chain can come back.
Yeah, I don't think it can either. Then maybe it's just personal preference. An extra deck card that is banned that I think should be unbanned is Wind Up Carriers and Mighty.
Agree.
Please give me back Wind Ups. Give you back Wind Ups even.
I know I'm super biased, but like I have Zenmighty at 1 and Magician at 3.
I had Magician at 2, just to make use of that 2 thing. But yeah, 3 is probably fine.
Konami would put it to 2 first, knowing Konami.
Yeah, they like 2 as the middle ground of is this gonna be disgusting or is it gonna be fine? That's like what Debris Dragon did.
Right.
They went 1, 2, maybe it'll go 3 this next list. You know?
I think 2 is so pointless though, generally.
Yeah. I mean, you're never gonna have like an extra deck card at 2. Unless you're M7 and then you do have an extra deck card at 2. But
Lauren was at 2.
Yeah, Lauren. I don't know why.
Wasn't Goyo at 2? No, they went from 1 to 3, I think.
Maybe. Goyo's so bad though.
If they had Goyo at 2, that would be so bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
So I feel like windups would be really good potentially, but they're not going to be better than what we currently have.
They're not going to be
That's
like
not going to happen.
1.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
They'll be like logo stopping level.
Yeah. Also, Hunter at 3. Hunter does not matter. I don't.
Yeah,
Why would you ban Hunter? That's so stupid.
it's spooky.
Like the hand loop doesn't happen unless somebody's at 3, and even then, that's Hunter's not the issue there. Like you're summoning 5 cards in one turn, 5 Xyz in one turn. I mean, off of one thing. That's what Zenmighty
Right.
does at 3.
That's fine. Is there any other extra deck cards that you think could be unbanned?
I think Construct should go to 1.
Okay, good. Good thing I'm not the only one.
I
I
think
guess everyone's not the only one.
I think Shaddolls were hit too harshly. They're they're an interesting deck. I think. Even though they are like anti-extra deck, I still think they're kind of combo-y. They're not like just floodgates and stuff like that.
The true anti-extra deck is Monarchs, though.
Right.
So, if Construct is any indication of anything to happen, Bando,
Yeah, I guess.
maybe.
I feel like this is another thing that actually might happen. I think Construct and Exciton are more likely than Zenmighty, as sad as that is for Zenmighty.
Yeah, easily. I think Exxon and Construct both come back before somebody did, or maybe we're just both terrible bad and they put somebody to 2 or 1. I mean,
I think they just forgot about it at this point.
Yeah, that's how I feel about a lot of things that are on my list, but it's okay.
Well, I think that's it for the band stuff then. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. This was part 3 of our ban list discussion, and be sure to come back to check out part 4, the final video, where we will be talking about cards that are limited or semi-limited that could be at 2 or